Shalom, Akim, Shalom, Shalom. All right, this is your brother Yahawah. Okay, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson to the spirit. Salakia, pretty much, holding camp out here, which it will be, it will pretty much be a lesson, you know what I'm saying, as well. But, let me start again. Shalom. This is your brother Yahawah. All right, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And I'm coming out here once again to hold camp, all right, preach the beautiful gospel, all right, and prophesy to the four winds, you see what I'm saying, out here in the face of our enemies, all right. So, Thawada for tuning in, you see what I'm saying, and as I get started with this camp, I'm going to face the east, and I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to our power, all right, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawashi. All right, double honors into the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, all right, that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. Okay, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. But your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right? I want to say peace and blessings to you all. Barak Atham. All right? So I'm going to get this started. All right? I'm going to get this started pretty much. You know what I'm saying? We're entering into these times, okay, where it's time for us to leave Earth, man. It's time to leave Earth. You see what I'm saying? It's time to get up out of here, man. It's time to embrace our, it's time to embrace our identity of what we once were. You see what I'm saying? And what we've always been. You see what I'm saying? The sons of God. All right? Beginning with the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. You know what I'm saying? But would be the first fruits, all right? Yahawashi first, then the first fruits, and then those who will be Yahawashi's at his coming, all right? Because this place is about to be out. It's about to be out of here, man. It's already out the door, all right? It's already out the door, man. I just saw a video that that the beloved elder Yahawah had sent me. Elder Yahawah sent me in the chat a video where these Moabites are building 30,000 cars, I think a day or a week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, astronomical numbers, right? Showing that that these Moabites don't need Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? They don't need Edom. And they're announcing it openly, saying we don't need y'all. We're not putting all of our eggs in one basket. All right? This is Isaiah chapter 13. Let me start at verse 17. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17, it reads, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." All right. So you got this monetary situation, all right, this financial situation that America's in, where their money doesn't mean anything anymore. You see what I'm saying? This currency is out the door, man. It's out the door, man. It's out of here. Okay? And there's no more need for America as the anchor for world trade. You see what I'm saying? And this is a part of prophecy. Right? So let's continue. Verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. All right? And this is going into the time where America is about to be invaded and is about to be destroyed. All right? when all these nations, beginning with Russia, all right, send out these nukes, it's going to come in effect. It's going to tear up this place, all right, in every corner of this spot. Okay, so you got Israelites that's out here looking to build land and to start anew in this place that's about to be destroyed. All right, this place is about to be up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that one lady that's talking about let's go over down to I think it was Dakota or somewhere. All right, and where was it? I think she said Colorado. All right, somewhere towards the west, because she said that Babylon the Great is on the east coast of America. Some foolishness, man. All right, some foolishness. She's about to get killed out here. All right, and all these jokers that go and that go and follow her are going to get killed out here. You see what I'm saying? Because she's not no prophet. She ain't no prophet. The prophets are here telling you what's about to happen. The prophets are here telling you that there's destruction and mayhem and chaos is coming, man. All right, it's not just going to be on the East Coast, it's on the West Coast too. Right? When you look at the ports in California, when you look at the ports in Seattle, all right, all these ports is there's no food, there's no or there's no provision. I'll say that, Slovakia. There's no provision coming from China. All right, so all these ports is empty as a result. Right? So it reads, verse 19, it says, "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." All right? So if this place is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, as is written of in the book of Revelation, all right? If this place is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, then what does that say about the future of this place, man? All right, this place is heavily, heavily stationed in prophecy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, this place is up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get in the mindset of finally of truly getting up out of this place, man, because it started first in the mind. All right, it started first in the mind. Breaking away from the from the ways, from the doctrines, from the from the what's the word? Salakia. The philosophies, that's what I meant to say. All right? So breaking away from the philosophies of this place, you know what I'm saying, having it set in your mind that this is out of here, man. Don't put your stake in this place. Don't put your stake in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make a name for yourself in this spot that's about to be destroyed, man. All right? There's nothing here that this place, that this place has to offer. Nothing that this place has to offer you, man. All right? It's all over. It's finished. You see what I'm saying? Verse 20. "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate places." Right? "And dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged." All right? Your days are not going to be prolonged out here, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're putting your trust in Babylon the Great, all right, aka America, if you're putting your trust in this place, you see what I'm saying? Looking for something to hold on to latch on to, okay, as this place is literally breathing its last breaths, all right? You know, there's nothing here for you, man. You got, I was listening to the Elder Apostle Tahar's video, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was going into the fact that this, that this former elder of GMS had fell out the truth. Now he's calling himself a former white, black Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? And this is what happens when the Lord bugs you out, man. All right? This is what happens when the Lord bugs you out, when the Lord takes his spirit from you. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to the elder Yahawah this morning, you know what I'm saying, before I hit camp. And I was like, yo, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out. This is scary. That's a scary thing. That is a scary thing to have been amongst the brotherhood, to have been amongst the truth, you know what I'm saying, and to fall away like that, right? But they were never among us, right? Like the scripture said. They were never among us, okay? This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. And it reads, Slaki, let's go up to verse, let's go up to verse 6. All right? Let's start at verse 5. 1 Peter 5 and 5, it says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. All right? Ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. All right? Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of our power, that he may exalt you in due time, man. We're waiting to be exalted in the times that's coming, man. All right, we're waiting to be exalted. We're waiting to be called among that number. Lord willing, we be predestinated to be among that. All right, this is what we're fighting for, because we don't know if we're amongst that number. We don't know if we've been predestinated. We don't know that. You see what I'm saying? Now there may be things that happens to you in your life that you may think to yourself, you know what? Maybe I am one of the elect. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might be. All right? I tell this testimony of mine before. I've told it before. That when I was a child, I went on a trip to Seaside Heights. All right? And we was playing in the ocean, and I wandered off at the side of the beach, and I was playing inside the water, and the ocean came, and it grabbed me and it took me out into the sea. It was taking me out into the ocean, and I happened to be towards the edge of the pier, where you had these large pillars that held up the pier. And I tried to swim. I don't know how to swim, so I'm trying to swim to the pole. And I grab onto it, and I just frantically start climbing up this pole. You know what I'm saying? Unbeknownst to me, all these broken clams are stuck on the sides of the pole from high tide. And as I'm climbing up, I'm cutting myself with all these clams. So after a while, you know what I'm saying, I lose blood, and I start to faint, start to fall out. You know what I'm saying? When I fall off the pole, right? I only remember waking up in a man's arms, all right? He looked like a big, tall brother, you know what I'm saying? Reminded me of my dad, you know what I'm saying? Had a flat top and all that, you know, just like my dad had. And he was buff as shit, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell, like I was like maybe 8 years old, 9 years old at the time, you know what I'm saying? But as he was carrying me, because I know that we was in deep water. I know that when I was swept away, I was all the way out towards the edge of the pier, so there was no ground. All right, this was not shallow water. All right, but when this man was holding me, he was holding me with both hands. All right, with both hands, and he was walking, and I could hear the water all around me. But when I'm looking at this guy, when I'm looking at this man, all right, in my head, I have so many questions. In my head, I wanted to ask him so many questions, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? How you carrying me and not swimming? You know what I'm saying? But before I could get a single question out, all I'm doing is looking at his face, and he had this smile on his face, all right? And the way he smiled at you was like I couldn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just too peaceful for me to say anything. Just based off his smile, based off his countenance, his demeanor. You know what I'm saying? And I fell asleep. And when I woke back up again, I was on the beach. I was on the sand in the beach. And there was literally nobody there. There was nobody on the beach. So I walked along the beach until I found my company. You know what I'm saying? The people that I was with on that trip. All right? Because it was a church trip, you know? But since that day, I told my family, you know what I'm saying, my mother, you know what I'm saying, my brother, and, you know, just growing up in life, that's one of the things that made me believe, you know what, you know, when I came to this truth, I recall that you know, that event that happened to me throughout my life, and it just had me thinking, you know, maybe I might be of the elect, all right? But even with that, we don't know. We don't know. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we continue to fight. This is why we continue to strive for the mastery and to strive for the crown, man. As a matter of fact, let me get that. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 11. And it reads, Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Okay? That no man take thy crown. That's what we're fighting for, man. Right? So let's go back to 1 Peter chapter 5. And it says, let me start at verse 6 again. It says, Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High Power, that he may exalt you in due time. All right? So even with the things that happens to us throughout our lives, and we may think to ourselves, you know what? Hey, man, I might be among that number. The key point here is humility. All right? Humble yourselves, man. Because we're looking to escape this place. We're looking to leave Earth, man, on the chariot. That's what we're looking for. We're looking forward to being at peace once again, man. All right? Verse 7, casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. All right? For he cares for you. The reason why that dude fell out the faith, all right, and he's now bugged out, is because he didn't lean on the Lord, man. All right? I'm going to tell you one thing. Man. These demons have been jumping on me hard body as of late. You see what I'm saying? They've been jumping on me hard, man. And like I said, you gotta keep watch over the things that you're weakest against. All right? Keep a watch on your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Take mental thought of these things, because that's what the demons are going to attack. All right, the demons are going to attack these things that you're weakest in. You see what I'm saying? So you have to keep that in mind. You have to keep leaning on the Lord, because you can't do it on your own. All right, you can't combat these demons on your own, man. You need help. You need the power that they are subject to, man. You got to remember the importance of the Lord your power, man. You got to believe in the Lord, His Son, the Father and the Son. Believe on the names. Believe on the power that it comes with. You see what I'm saying? Because if these devils come around you, if these demons come around you, and they see that there's no faith, all right, that there's no faith in the names, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna plague you. All right, they're gonna plague you. You see? You know what I'm saying? Like Elder Apostle Vakar. All right, Elder Apostle Vakar gets into it all the time. He says, keep your medicine strong. Keep your medicine strong, man. All right, keep your medicine strong. We want to get the fuck up out of here. All right, we want to get out of here. We want to be of the elect. We want to be of the you know, the ones that's been chosen. You see what I'm saying? Beginning with the 144,000. All right, that's what we hoping for, man. You got to keep your medicine strong, man. And that goes to me first and foremost. All right, first and foremost, man. Keep your medicine strong. Keep fighting these demons by calling and leaning on the Lord, man. Not on your own power. All right, not on your own strength. You're not going to make it through that way. You see what I'm saying? Verse 8, 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right, and that's what he wants, man. That's what that's what this demon Satan is about, man. Okay, that's his job. His job is to be adverse to you. Okay, he's the test. Everything that these demons pass your way, they toss at you, they throw at you, it's a test, and it's a test. You gotta keep sharpening your sword. You see what I'm saying? So you can pass this test, man. All right? You gotta keep your medicine strong so you can keep enduring throughout this test. And each test comes at you, man. One after another, after another, after another. All right? Verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. All right? So it's not just us that's going through this. It's not just you. It's not just me. All right? It's all of our brethren, man. Beginning with the apostles and bishops on down. You see? Beginning with the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the brothers on down, man. And the Lord is making the sifting. He's doing the sifting, man. You see what I'm saying? He's doing the sifting. And it's crazy, man. If you don't take this thing seriously, you're going to fall off. You're going to fall off. You understand? That's why prayer is so important. Fasting is so important. Meditating is so important. You see what I'm saying? Getting in touch with brothers. All right? Staying up, remaining a part of the brotherhood. All right? Iron sharpens iron, man. You need that. You need that. That's what keeps you stable in this thing, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. All right? And it starts first and foremost with us, man. All right? It starts first and foremost with us. We got to check ourselves. All right? We got to make sure that we're in the right standing. We got to make sure that that we're doing the Lord's work, man. You see what I'm saying? That we're not wavering. Okay? Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahawah Hamashiach is in you, except you be reprobates. All right? So you gotta know first and foremost when you yourself are going off. All right? When you're making the decisions that you make. Okay? Did you consult with the Lord first? Did you go and seek his counsel first? Okay? This is 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 16. It says, take heed unto yourself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save yourself, thou shalt both save thyself, and them that hear thee. All right? Those that hear you may be saved. You know what I'm saying? You know, your loved ones may be safe. Just based off of you. Just based off the fight that you're putting. You know what I'm saying? The Lord may protect them. When you pray for them, when you keep them in your prayers, you know what I'm saying, and you keep and you remain diligent in this walk, the Lord may hear you regarding them. You know what I'm saying? This is a very serious thing that we are a part of, man. All right, this is not low level. Okay, this is not low level, man. Not everyone can remain steadfast in this thing, man. Okay? And for the small bit of time that I've been in this truth, you know what I'm saying? I've been in this truth roughly 10 years. All right? For about 10 years I've been in this truth, man. Since, 2016. So just about 10 years, man. Okay? Oh, actually, it has been 10 years, 2015. All right, so 2015 till now, it has been 10 years. All right? And the fact that I'm still in this thing, you know what I'm saying, that's nothing for me to boast in. All right? As a matter of fact, forget what that precept is. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 9. All right, 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse, let's start at verse, let's start at verse 16. All right? 1 Corinthians 9 and 16, for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yeah, woe unto me, woe is unto me, if I preach not the gospel. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. What is my reward then? Verily that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Hamashiach without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. And we're seeing that far too much, right? We're seeing this far too much, man. You know what I'm saying? People are making merchandise of the people, all right? Jokers is making merchandise of the people. You know what I'm saying? You got Alazar, you got Bishop Nathaniel, you got, you know, how many of these other camps, man? Okay, that's exploiting the public, that's exploiting the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? You don't put a price on this ministry. You don't put a price on this truth, man. You don't go and sell Hebrew prayers. What are you, you a televangelist now? You see what I'm saying? You don't sell Hebrew prayers. You don't sell Hebrew names. You see what I'm saying? You don't sell Hebrew names. You don't sell all kinds of shit that's not, you know, not nailed down like the elder Apostle Gabar says. You know what I'm saying? All right? You know what I'm saying? You just don't do that. You just don't do that. Because it's no longer about the Heavenly Father. It's about you. It's no longer about the Lord and our Lord, our Savior, Yahawah Bahashem. It's about you. All right? This is why you got IUIC talking about let's make a fucking land blitz. You know what I'm saying? That's why you had priest Zabak, or was it Chief Ephraim, you know what I'm saying, who did that same shit. Okay? And this is what we talking about, man. This shit's got to stop, and the Lord is about to come and do some nasty work to these Israelite camps, man, beginning with the leadership. Okay? But this is why so much is happening all around Israel. You know what I'm saying? All amongst Israel. Okay? I believe it was a little while ago that there was reports that brothers haven't been doing lessons, you know what I'm saying? Even elders. All right? And there was a lot of correction that had to happen. And that's just how it is. We got to take care of in-house first, you know what I'm saying? If I start going off, I'm going to hear from my own elder, you know what I'm saying? Elder Yahawah has to check me. Everything has to be in order. You see what I'm saying? But first and foremost, you got to keep yourself in check. You got to keep yourself in check, man. You got to come out and do the work. All right? And for those of you brothers out there, those of you sisters out there who may not be called into the gospel, you know what I'm saying? You Slaki, you men out there, not the women, but some of you men out there who may not be called into the ministry, you know what I'm saying? Do what you can. All right? Do what you can. Do what the Spirit is pulling you to do, man. Okay? Do what the Spirit is pulling you to do as a man. You see what I'm saying? You women out there. All right? You women out there. You women may know how to sew. You women may know how to make candles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful gifts. You know what I'm saying? Put it to the use of the ministry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a brother can use a candle. Maybe a brother can use a new garment. You know what I'm saying? You know, you may be an artist. All right, you may be an artist. Maybe you can make a nice painting or a nice sketch or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, send it to the brothers that may lift up their spirits. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you got a gift in this life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. All right? Pray for us, man. Pray for the brothers, beginning with our apostles, bishops, and elders on down. All right? We need the prayers. We need help. You know what I'm saying? We need your help in this thing too, man. You know what I'm saying? We can use their prayers. You see what I'm saying? It never stops. All right? The fight doesn't stop. The fight continues. And it continues on. All right? And each and every one of us has our own lot, has our own part to play in this story, man. Okay? My story, my personal story, may not be your story. Yours is not mine. But collectively, all right, collectively in the kingdom, our story is going to all formulate into this one beautiful movie. You know what I'm saying? All right, back to 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Let's go to verse 19. It reads, "For though I be free from all men, yet have I made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more." All right? We're servants unto you, man. We're servants to the children of Israel, man. We're out here, you know, making our lives, you know what I'm saying, a living sacrifice, okay, for the sake of the elect, all right, because we care for the elect, man. We come in the same spirit as our Lord Yahawah, okay? Yahawah said, "I am the good shepherd." The good shepherd laid down his life for the sheep, okay? The good shepherd lays his life down for the sheep, man. You see what I'm saying? And very soon the prophets is going to be persecuted, okay? So, hey, man, it's a part of this walk. It's a part of this fight. You know what I'm saying? So we are the servants. Like the Lord came, he was a servant. You know what I'm saying? He came a little lesser than the angels, man, but he came as a servant. You see what I'm saying? When he washed the feet of his disciples, he came serving. You see what I'm saying? He was that example that we had that we had to follow. You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, we're following in his footsteps to his delight. You know what I'm saying? Verse 20, "And unto the Jews I became as a Jew, that I might gain the Jews. To them that are under the law." All right? This is the problem. Where so many people don't understand, they don't understand the difference between what was the Jew and what was the so-called Jew and what was the so-called Gentile. All right, they don't understand the history that's required. You know, they don't know the history that's required to know to understand that that hard saying. All right, or that you know, what's the word? The dark sentences. You see what I'm saying? So you're not going to understand what Paul's writing about if you don't know the history regarding the people that he's talking to, which are the Israelites. If you don't know the history of what happened during Antipas, during the time of the generals, you know what I'm saying? You had Ptolemy, you had Cassander, you had Lysimachus, you had Seleucus. You see what I'm saying? And all these jokers came around putting crowns on their heads and causing hell around the world. If you don't know about the Hellenization period, you won't know about Paul's writings. You won't understand it. You see what I'm saying? You'll think that he's talking about the whole world. You'll think that he's talking about every nation under the whole earth, man. And specifically, when these jokers is talking about all these other nations, they're really just talking about Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? They're really just talking about these so-called white people, man. That's what they care about. Right? That's what they care about, man. But continuing on, verse 20, it says, "To them that are without law, as without law, being not without the law of the Most High, but under the law to Yahawah HaMashiach." Okay? Understanding that we've been lifted from the letter of the law and from the curse of the law, man, because the law was held over us at the threat of death, man. You see what I'm saying? You were supposed to die for certain things. You see what I'm saying? But because of this grace period, we can keep these laws to the best of our ability, all right? And when we go off, because we're going to go off, you see what I'm saying? But when we do, we have a chance to get it together. You see what I'm saying? We got a chance to repent and turn away from that. You see what I'm saying? But if you keep doing it, if you keep doing this thing willingly, all right, expecting to go off, wanting to go off, okay, then the Lord's not going to protect you. The scriptures say that, yeah, we established the law, man. Verse 22, to the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. Okay, this ain't about saving everyone. It's about saving this. It's about saving the small few. You see what I'm saying? The some. Verse 23. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be a partaker thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in the race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye might obtain. All right, that's what we're trying to obtain. We're trying to obtain that penny. We're trying to obtain that rest. Okay, because we have no continuing city here. We have no continuing city here, man. All right, there's nothing here for us. But we're looking for that rest. We're looking for that for new bodies, man. All right, immortality. You see what I'm saying? What was it? Burkina Faso. I think they struck like 800,000 tons of gold or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? All that gold, that belongs to the Israelites, man. That belongs to the Israelites, and we're going to distribute it fairly amongst these other nations, man. You see what I'm saying? Everything's going to be done and ran correctly, the way it was always supposed to be ran. See? This is what we're running towards. This is what we're fighting for, man. All right? Everyone that runs the race, run all, man, that you may obtain. Okay? But the race is not given to the swift. You know what I'm saying? It's not given to the swift. It's not given to those that can know every precept. No, it's given to those that endure to the end. They endure until the end. And we're about to enter into that final, that final test that's going to try us all, man. When we talking about that one dude who was an elder who fell out this faith, you know what I'm saying? Looking like Cypher or some shit. All right? He looking like Cypher from the Matrix, talking about how he left how he left the cult and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? All right, the Lord is about to make this thing very black and white, very black and white. All right, are you on the Lord's side or are you on the devil's side, man? Are you on the Lord's side or Satan's side? You see what I'm saying? And these damn devils, these Edomites come in the spirit of Satan. And here this nigga goes around calling himself white. You see what I'm saying? Oh, so now you're not an Israelite anymore, huh? Now you're not an Israelite anymore? What are you? Are you an Edomite? Are you an Edomite? Because your ass is grass if you're an Edomite. You see what I'm saying? Now's not the time to fall out of this thing, man. We're too close to the end, man. We're right at the precipice. We're right here. We're right here. This economy is about to, this economy is a glass house. All right? This economy is a glass house. Prophecy is about to hit this sucker like a bowling ball. You see what I'm saying? The economy is about to be crumbling. It's about to come crashing down, man. It's going to be a great crash in the fish gate. You see? A great cry in the fish gate. A crashing in the hills, man. All right? Everybody going to feel it. Everybody going to feel this thing. Know ye not that they which run in the race Run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. All right? And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. You see what I'm saying? But we an incorruptible. You see what I'm saying? That's what we fighting for, man. We fighting for the promises. All right, the promises that's coming to us. That's here for us, man. You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna do now? Now that you done left the brotherhood, you done left the faith. What are you gonna do now? Huh? You gonna go and get a job somewhere? All right, a 9-to-5 job, and wait for the inevitable collapse. How much did they pay you? Did they pay you the money? Where you gonna go with that money? You need a real ID now. Huh? You gonna spend that money? What you gonna spend it on? You gonna spend it on something that's about to be destroyed? You gonna spend it on a nice house, a big old house? Huh? Did you escape the curses, nigga? Did you escape the curses? Are you free? This is Matthew chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 9. Start at verse 8. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. We're seeing earthquakes everywhere, man. We're seeing 7.5 earthquakes. We're seeing underwater volcanoes about to erupt. Okay? Uproars of the people. All right, we're at the edge of total civil war. Watch what happens when there's no food on these shelves. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Verse 9. Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. And to hell with that nigga, man. To hell with him. You see what I'm saying? You're going to turn your back on this faith when we're at the end? When we're at the end of this thing. Woo! Stay in this race, Akim. Stay in this race. Keep running this race. Don't give up. Don't stop. You see what I'm saying? Your bills keep piling up. Don't stop. Don't stop. The rent is jacked up. Don't stop. Don't stop. Gas prices is going up. Don't stop, man. These motherfuckers is giving you hell at your job. Don't stop. Every day we got to come out here. Every day we got to come and continue to fight this continual fight, man. You see what I'm saying? Rise up and depart, for this is not your rest. This shit is polluted. This place is polluted, man. And ain't nothing good coming from this place. What did you give up salvation for? This place is out of here, man. This place is out of here. You telling us that you'd rather spit at the Lord's sacrifice. You would rather spit at the Lord's sacrifice so you can go and grovel before Esau's feet. What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you niggas? What is wrong with you niggas, man? We're at the end of this fight, man. All this truth that you have, all this wisdom that you've obtained, you see what I'm saying? All the understanding, everything, the wisdom and knowledge that's going to be keeping us stable in the times that's coming, man. And you would throw all of that, you would throw it all to the wind, man. It's time to leave this earth. It's time to leave this earth, man. The fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing? You want to stay here while they're continuing and putting all this chemtrails up in the air, man? Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You don't learn the truth about food. You don't learn about the truth about good eating and good food until you had fine dining, which I just had for the first time yesterday. Until you have fine dining, and until you are eating off of the land, all right? Eating off the land in the farm. I experienced that. Years ago, I experienced that. And that's the best experience I've ever had. And yesterday was the best food that I ever experienced. Okay? So I've tasted of what this earth is. I've tasted of what this earth has to offer you. You see what I'm saying? The finest of ingredients. And even with that is still tainted because this land-grown food is still subject to these chemtrails, man. It's still fucked up. The water, it could be coming straight from the creek, down from the side of the mountain. Ice cold, nigga. Ice cold. No particles, nothing is clear, it's pure. It's pure, clear water in the creek coming from the side of a mountain. We could be having that. And you're telling me you would give up the ability to put this place, to put this world back in order just so you can go and grovel before Esau? Why would you do this? Why would you give up all of that? Come on, man. You ain't got no faith. You ain't got no faith, man. You deserve the missiles. You deserve the missiles, man. You deserve that. Then the Lord is going to let your ass take that fucking chip. The Lord's going to let you take that fucking mark. To hell with your ass. And all these niggas out here who's deceiving Israel, man, all these jokers. We talk about Alazar, fucking Sakari, fucking IUIC, ISUPK, all right, HOI, WFI, BOW, all these niggas, that pork eating pig who calls Thanksgiving the Lord's Day. To hell with all you niggas, man. And I hope the Lord puts the spirit on you to take that chip to fucking perish in this place, man. Eat a fucking nuke, nigga. Eat a nuke. Eat a nuke. You see what I'm saying? Don't turn around trying to come back to the men that's been leading you in the right direction all these years. Don't try and turn back to the Lord after you done spat in his face and spat on the cross. Don't come back. Don't come back. You see what I'm saying? Don't come back, man. Don't come back. Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Shalak Vayam, Wa Anashim, Wa Haragim, Wa Abajim, Wa Mashapatyam. To all these wicked ass jakes out here, man. All these wicked ass jakes. Real talk, man. Who turn their hand from the plow, you see what I'm saying? And they don't give the Lord a second thought. I'm sick of this, man. Sick of this. All this fighting. All this fighting that we do on a daily basis. And we still, daily, we still have to remember the sheep. We still got to remember the sheep. We got to continue to edify the sheep, man. We got to continue. Day after day after day. It never stops. Not on the weekends, not on the weekdays. It don't stop. Man, if I miss a day and I haven't edified the sheep in some capacity, I feel some kind of way. I feel like the Lord is he's not dealing with me. And I start getting afraid. But that's what you need. You need a healthy fear of the Lord, man. You have to have a healthy fear of the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son, man. Kiss the Son. You got niggas out here talking about you ain't got to worship the Lord Yahawashi, man. To hell with all these wayward ass niggas. To hell with all of them. To hell with them. They need destruction, man. They need destruction. We trying to become a part. We trying to become a part of the ruling class government that's going to set this place in order. That's what we're looking forward to, man. That's what I want. That's what I want, man. You see what I'm saying? I was listening to the Elder Yashawamba the other day. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, man, I just want to be of the elect, man. Salaki. I just want to be of the 144,000. I don't have to be of the 12. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. I don't need to be of the 12. You know what I'm saying? Nah, in my own lot, man. In my own lot. You see? The scriptures say that a man should not think of himself higher than he is. Okay? Don't have your head too high for your britches, man. Or however the saying goes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's got to be, man. That's just how it's got to be. Humble yourself. We just read that. Humble yourself. The Lord deals with humility. The Lord deals with a contrite heart. That's what this is all about, man. You coming out here because you know precepts, you know how to break down these things, you know the mysteries. Now you think that you top shit. You think you top shit, man. But just as we just saw, the Lord can take your candlestick from you. The Lord can take your candlestick from you. The scriptures say that the higher you are, the more humble thyself. The higher you are, the more humble thyself, man. If you got higher authority, you need to humble yourself even more, man. You're just a man. That's all you are. You're just a man. That's what we are. We're just a man. We ain't been exalted yet. We have not been given the spiritual powers yet. We've not been given immortality yet. We haven't been given that. We're still just a man. Let me get this. All right, this is Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6. And it reads, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But, ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. That's what we are right now, man. We're in this mortal flesh. We're in this mortal flesh, this corrupt flesh, man. The flesh that we finna get, the new bodies that we finna get, it's going to be incapable of sinning. Incapable. Our minds are going to be incapable of sinning. But we're going to know it. We're going to know sin. We're going to know evil. That's the difference. That's the difference. We're going to be programmed to do what's right. But we're still going to know the evil side because we lived it. You see what I'm saying? We lived it. We've experienced it. You wake up in the morning, you tuck yourself in that night. You've experienced this evil. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're going to be, man. We're going to be perfect. We're going to be, in every sense of the word, perfect. Perfection. All right, walking this earth, man. Perfection walking this earth. That's what we're going to be. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you need to be fighting for. Prepare to leave this earth. All right? It's just about time. It's just about time for us to leave this earth, man. And we are and Lord willing, we be among that number, man. We are the wise virgins that's taking up that oil. You see what I'm saying? Trimming our lamps, man. All right? Trimming our lamps, keeping our medicine strong. All right? Continue to examine ourselves, man. All right? Keeping the faith. You see what I'm saying? I had a precept in mind. I can't remember. Damn. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me see if I can get, let's go to Isaiah chapter 60. All right, Isaiah chapter 60. Isaiah chapter 60, let's start at verse... Let's start at verse let's start at verse 8. It says, "Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the doves to their windows? Surely the isles," and that's when we up in them chariots, man. That's another thing. You gotta be excited about that. You gotta be excited about that, man. Like, we're literally gonna be seeing what it's like in these chariots. We're gonna be going to other planets, man. Other planets. You gotta think about that. This is something that Esau dreams about doing. He dreams about going into outer space to go to these other planets, man. He dreams about that. He hopes to do that. He wants to do that, man. He wants that badly. And we are going to have that. We're going to be able to embrace our birthright to go out into the stars, man. This is what he envies us. He envies us of this. Each of us, Salaki, man. Each of us having our own chariots, man. You see what I'm saying? Having our own chariots, being able, we won't need no space apparatus, you know what I'm saying? We won't need no space suits and nothing like that. We'll be able to breathe, all right, out in space. We'll be able to, hey man, these heathen are gonna love us. These heathen are gonna love us, man. Because after this 1,000-year rule, we're gonna go and branch off to these other nations, these other planets, all right, and we're gonna take these other nations to be servants for us on these other planets. They're going to see these other planets, all right. They could never see all of that underneath the rulership of Esau, Edom. You see what I'm saying? After they served their captivity for 1,000 years, they can be employed to work on another planet. You see what I'm saying? Hey man, it's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna be beautiful. You see what I'm saying? all these different quasars, you know what I'm saying, and reaches of the galaxies. The Lord may give us a galaxy. All right? He may give us a galaxy, 2 galaxies. He may give us a couple planets here and there. You see what I'm saying? It says, who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows? Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord Yahawah thy power, and to the Holy One of Yasha Allah, because he hath glorified thee. He gonna glorify us, man. All those tons of gold that was found in Burkina Faso and all these other places, you know what I'm saying? The diamonds, the rubies, the sapphire, the topaz, all these different things, man. We're going to have it all. We're going to have all of it. You see what I'm saying? All of that is coming to us. Verse 10, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. They're going to work for us. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee, man. All right? These nations is going to work for us. These rulers is going to come work for us, man. You see what I'm saying? They're going to be tributaries. All right? So this is just a small portion of what we're looking forward to. All right? So, hey, man, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got. All right? You know, stay in this faith, man. All right? Keep fighting this fight for the sake of the Lord, for the sake of the gospel. All right? Don't give up. Don't give up, man. We too close. You understand? We too close, man. So I'm gonna cut that there. I'm gonna pray this. I pray this lesson was edifying to the Lord's elect. All right. And before I get up out of here, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Yahawadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Hey, Shalom.